Tonia, so what motivated you to start this program, and how did you feel at the beginning?
So, what motivated me to start it was when I first contacted you. I'd seen what you were doing, and I was really, really interested in the metabolic health side because that really ties in with how I approach things.
Yeah.
But what I was interested in is how exact it is and how individualised.
Definitely, yeah.
So, and also because I do spend a lot of my life helping other people to reach their goals and changing their metabolic health, that it's actually makes a nice change to be accountable.
Excellent. No, I like that. And have you noticed any specific change in the body? Obviously, we've got your results here. You'd have to share them, but would you say that you've seen any results?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm happy to share. I mean, as you know, I lost 12 kilograms after lockdowns and after having my fifth. And I kind of got to the point where, like, you know what, I've traded off as much as I want to trade off. And that's so important to me as a mum of five. And I love food and meals. However, I was really interested to know, could I make those additional health changes? Things like BMI, things like hip to waist circumference, things like internal body fat. And so, you know, very happily in 6 weeks, I have made changes. And one of those was the body fat 2.9% reduction.
Amazing.
And the other one was 3.2 kilograms reduction in the body weight, which put my BMI, well into the sort of healthy. And I know that alone isn't a measure, but, you know, other things such as I have noticed I have slept better.
Amazing.
And certainly in terms of the dietary changes, the sort of unexpected effect of that was I have felt less anxiety.
Oh, no way. That's
I think that's something that could definitely be explored more.
That's awesome. I think you're right. I love how you've really taken more of a holistic approach to this, where you've got, obviously we've got some objective numbers here. Muscle mass has gone up, fat mass has come down, body weight's come down. But like you said, you're feeling a little bit maybe more energized, you're sleeping a bit better. And I think that's just so important, isn't it?
Absolutely, because these are all of the things that we notice. And then more than that, once you've solved those things or made them better, the motivation to keep going with it is there. And as you know, for me, the sustainability side is just so important. And I do feel like there are many elements of this that I will take forward.
Love that. So I guess, which part of the program would you feel has been more invaluable to you, or valuable to you? Sorry, I know we do a few different things here, so the testing, obviously a bit of the online support as well, but which part do you think that you've taken the most from?
Well, I mean, first of all, I want to say I can see how much you put into this, and it's very, very much appreciated. The support that's there and the support that you give, and the knowledge that you have. And for me, the main thing that I'll take is the protein intake.
Okay, yeah.
Because as we've spoken before, it's certainly higher than I would have calculated for myself. But so that's been new for me. But looking at the impact of that and how the tendency to perhaps want to snack on something that's more of a quicker fix maybe, although I wouldn't do it often, it would happen, and noticing a real reduction in that actually. So that I will take forward. And the other thing as well is where I'm training people and I'm working with people and concentrating on health improvements for others, and having such a busy life now, even more so, that the consistency of resistance training had slipped for me.
Got you.
And so actually having that regular and thinking, actually, I don't need to go to the gym because I've got the gym at home. You know, it's that reminder. And so putting that into place and having a plan and sticking to it has been really helpful.
And I think with you as well, because you are so busy, obviously you've got so much going on, and I think what you've been so good at with this is just taking what you can, and I think from that you've really seen that you still get results without feeling like you're having to go to the gym like 6 days a week and things like that. I think it's been really, really impressive.
Yeah, and that's so important, isn't it? Because there's so many of us that are juggling busy lives, and with having lots of things going on, there's stress that comes with that. You can get thrown off track. So you know what, I feel proud of that, of having to sort of found some kind of path in this. And it's never a straight line, the journey, but to the extent I can take things along now and keep them. So
Absolutely love that. So just a couple more. So what advice would you give to anyone that was considering doing this program then?
Well, as I said to you today, I mean, I've been talking about this to people because it is really, really good. And what I would say to anybody who is wanting to make changes, and you know that you can make changes, but perhaps it's just not possible to do it on your own. Come along, come and see, and get that individualised plan, because that's the game changer. You know, seeing it, and when you see all of your stats and knowing that you've calculated something based on that level of detail, I think that's really motivating. But also the accountability, and it felt right, that level.
Excellent.
So I just think if anyone's thinking of it, just do it. Life's short.
Thank you. No, I really appreciate that.